Hi, I'm going to talk about adding color to your zodiac animal zentangle. So right now I'm working in Photoshop. Oops, sorry, I bumped the table. So you might have a document something like this. So this is rat Photoshop document. So what you're going to do before you add color, this is really important. So you can merge your layers. Sorry, I'm going to get rid of that. Merge your layers. Get that out of the way. Go away. There we go. Okay, so I selected the top and the bottom, and I can go to layer and merge my layers, right? And then I can go to file and save as, okay? And this is really important. This will look a little different on yours because I'm on a Mac right now. But you can save it as a JPEG, okay? And then you could hit save down there at the bottom. I'm saving it on my desktop. Okay, let's pretend I did that. And then I'm going to jump over here. So this is my zodiac animal JPEG. Okay, it's really important that you merge and save everything as a JPEG before you use the paint bucket to put the color in. Okay, that's really important. Very important. So you've opened it back up. Now it's not a Photoshop document anymore. It is a JPEG. Okay. I actually have everything just all in one layer here. And I also have some value scale options. So this one, it just has two colors. So depending on what color scheme you're using, and I'm going to give you some options for color schemes. I'm going to post them in Classroom. And you're going to have to select a particular color scheme to use to color in your animal. So I chose a split complement. So I chose red and yellow green and blue green. So these are two greens that are on the other side of just medium green, essentially. And then I played around with the opacities just like we did in the circle zentangle, and I basically made a sheet of different colors to choose from. This might seem like a pain in the rear at first, but it actually makes coloring the animal in so much easier because I'm not guessing and going back and forth to the colors, into the palette over here and the different options and trying to figure out what's going to work. I just have a page right here of colors to choose from inside of these handy little boxes, okay? So, all right. So what I'm going to do, so I can use my color picker, and let's see, I pick a color to start with. Am I in my rat? I'm going to use my paint bucket and start popping that color in. So I can take a look at this and say, okay, where do I want this color to go? Maybe I want to put it in a couple different areas, okay? And you should have your calligraphy symbol, the name of your rat in Chinese calligraphy somewhere on your artwork. So I actually put mine up here so I can actually even fill that in because it was solid black. So I can fill it in with this color. I can pop back over, I can pop into there. Pick some other interesting colors. Another nice thing about making this scale here with all the different tints and combinations is these colors are interesting. It's not just plain red and plain green. I have all these different variations that'll make your project more interesting to look at. It'll make it have a wider range of colors in there. So I can think, okay. I'm not sure if I want to put that in there, but you get the idea. I can start popping color into the whole thing. You might also decide whether or not you want color in the background. I don't know if I do or not, so I'm going to hold off on that, but I think you get the idea. And then when you want to work on some of the, the smaller areas, that will take a little bit more time because you'll have to go into all those sort of tiny little spaces. But, again, using your color value scale that you made with your color scheme already set up for you will make this so much easier, okay? All right. So, again, really important to, from your Photoshop document, merge everything and save this as a JPEG. It should be PEG or JPG, either one works fine. And then open it up, paint bucket combination with the eyedropper, and your different color options that you have, matching your color scheme, and you should be good to go. Please don't just use every color under the rainbow. That's not what we're going for here. You will be picking a particular color scheme and then going with that. If you have any questions, please let me know.